Welcome back. I hope you all are doing good and using your time efficiently. As promised, we will be covering the chapter 2 of the book 0 to 1 in this video. So, the chapter's name is Live Like It's 1999. This is basically a brief overview of what the dot-com mania was. So, without any further ado, let's get started. The module starts with a proposition: companies exist to make money, not to lose it. This is a basic thought that would be approved by all. But this was not the case in the 1990s. It was the time when losses were termed as investments in a better future, no matter how huge they were. This belief was not going to last long. When beliefs collapse, they are termed as bubbles. When the technological bubble of 1990s, which was created when internet was made available to all, burst. The lessons learned afterwards still define the ideology of tech sector today. So that's how we hit the first subtopic in this chapter, a quick history of the 90s. Even though the decade started with the destruction of the Berlin Wall, soon the United States was under an economic turmoil. It was the time of a shift to service economy from an economy based on manufacturing. Jobs were shifted to Mexico and people were anxious about globalization. This event led to Bush signing out of the office. Silicon Valley was toppled, and Japan seemed to be winning the semiconductor war. The two reasons internet was not popular till the 1992 were: firstly, its commercial use was restricted until later that year, and secondly, there was no user-friendly browser. With the arrival of Mosaic browser in 1993, general population had a way to browse for the first time. Mosaic became Netscape, which launched another browser named Navigator in 1994, and it took over the market within months. The company was able to IPO, which is initial public offering. You can take a look about it at Google if you don't know, in 1995, and so began the dot-com mania when its shares reached $175 from $28 in just 5 months. Major tech giants followed and started going public. By the end of 1998, the stock prices quadrupled. These shares were growing despite the fact that the East Asian market collapsed in 1997, followed by Russia. They devalued their currency and defaulted on debts due to their fiscal deficits. This did affect the American market, as Russia was a country with 10,000 nukes and no money. The Dow Jones Industrial Average took a plunge. The whole world took an economic plunge. Subtopic 2: Mania, September 1998 to March 2000. Silicon Valley was a gold rush for these 18 months. Dozens of new startups held their launch parties every week. Even though it was short-lived, the period was an example of irrational exuberance. Companies were losing money as they grew. .com to a company's name could double its value overnight. The third subtopic is PayPal Mania. The author was a co-founder of PayPal and describes how he felt during the dot-com mania. His acquaintance once told him how he planned on releasing his company's IPO without even getting it listed. Acting sanely then seemed to be eccentric. His first business idea was to replace the US dollar with an internet currency and was voted the top 10 worst business ideas by the journalists. Exchanging money through email was his next, and it worked well. To expand this product, they started giving $10 to everyone who joined and $10 when they referred a friend. The Wall Street Journal published a story that PayPal was valued at $500 million, and its leading investor took the back of the envelope valuation as authoritative when they were able to raise $100 million next month. The next subtopic: lessons learned. The Nasdaq reached its peak at 5,048 points in March 2000 and bottomed out at 1,114 in October 2002. The four big lessons entrepreneurs learned from this are: number one, make incremental advances, take small steps towards growth. Number two, stay lean and flexible. Planning is arrogant and inflexible. Try things out, iterate, and treat entrepreneurship as an experiment. Number three, improve on competition. Don't try to create a new market prematurely. Improve on products already sold by successful existing companies. Number four, focus on product, not sales. These lessons became dogmas which I don't believe are absolute. A company should be built with lessons from the past which directly affect its functioning. You should think what suits your organization, what could make it better, and not simply follow a set of rules laid down earlier. Times change, so do the opportunities and resources as well. So create your own. That's it for today, guys. Share this video and uplift your country intellectually. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with chapter 3 of this book, 0 to 1, by the billionaire author Peter Thiel. Till then, take care. See ya. Bye bye.